Yo, watch out. There might be crickets in there. Locker room jokes. Hallway whispers. Relentless teasing. The exact same thing he used to do to me. Now? It was happening to him. And it didn't stop. For years. Someone even started sneaking crickets into his locker. Through the vents. Again and again. And every single time? Same reaction. Same panic. Same humiliation. And me? I played my role perfectly. I ran up to him that day, pretending to be concerned. "Oh my God, are you okay? That's so gross." I sat with him. Comforted him. Even defended him. That's such a mean prank. No one suspected a thing. Sweet. Quiet. Innocent little sister? Yeah. Right. But the real payoff? Wasn't just the prank. It wasn't the scream. It wasn't even the laughter. It was watching him feel small. For the first time in his life. Watching him lose control. Lose his image. Lose that untouchable aura he hid behind. And realizing he wasn't powerful. He wasn't unstoppable. He was just human. Just like me. And for once, I wasn't the victim. Sometimes revenge isn't about hurting someone. It's about balance. About reminding people that actions have consequences. And sometimes, the smallest, pettiest revenge hits the hardest. If this story made you smile, or gave you a little bit of satisfaction, hit that like button. And tell me in the comments, what's the most unforgettable revenge you've ever seen? And don't forget to subscribe. Because trust me, there are way more stories like this coming. It built slowly. Carefully. Because if I was going to do this, it had to be perfect. Not something that would get me in trouble. Not something obvious. No. It had to hit him where it hurt most. His pride. His reputation. See, my brother had one weakness. His image. He was the big, tough football guy. Feared. Respected. Untouchable. And I knew exactly how to break that. A few days later, I convinced a friend's older sibling to drive us to a pet store. And that's where I found them. 3 dozen. Large. Live. Feeder crickets. The sound alone, chirping, scratching, made my skin crawl. Perfect. That night, I waited. Quiet. Patient. Listening to the house settle into silence. One by one, the lights went out. Doors closed. Footsteps faded. And then, I moved. My heart was pounding so hard I was sure it would wake someone up. I crept toward the front door. And there it was. His gym bag. Sitting exactly where it always was. Ready for practice. I unzipped it slowly. Careful not to make a sound. Inside, water bottles, clothes. Everything normal. Everything predictable. Just like him. I took a deep breath. And then, I opened the container. Instant chaos. Crickets jumping everywhere. Tiny legs scratching against fabric. The sound. God, the sound. I dumped them all inside. Every last one. Then zipped the bag shut. And walked away. Like nothing happened. The next day felt like it lasted forever. At school, I could barely focus. Every second stretched out. Every minute felt like an hour. Because I knew what was coming. And I couldn't wait. After school, I sat in the bleachers like always, watching football practice. Trying to look normal. Trying not to smile. And then, it happened. He walked over to the bench. Sweaty. Tired. Completely unaware. He grabbed his gym bag. Unzipped it. Reached inside. And then, chaos exploded. Crickets launched into the air. Jumping. Scattering. Everywhere. And my brother? He froze. For half a second. Then, he screamed. A high-pitched, panicked, absolutely terrified scream. The kind you don't expect from someone his size. It echoed across the field. Everyone turned. What the hell was that? Players rushed over. Coaches followed. And there he was. Jumping back. Swatting at the air. Yelling like his life depended on it. It's in my bag. Get it out. Get it out. And then, they saw crickets. Dozens of them. Harmless. Tiny. Pathetic. Silence. And then, laughter. Loud. Uncontrollable. Brutal. The kind of laughter that doesn't stop. The kind that sticks. From that moment on, it was over for him. The story spread like wildfire. Within hours, everyone knew. Within days, it Becca. Hit that like button, subscribe, and get ready. Because this is one of the most satisfying petty revenge stories you'll ever hear. Growing up with my older brother wasn't just annoying. It was war. Now, if you've ever been the younger sibling, you probably already know the deal. The teasing. The constant jokes at your expense. The feeling that no matter what you do, you're always the lesser one. But this wasn't normal sibling stuff. This was relentless. He didn't just tease me, he targeted me. Every single day felt like I was walking into a battlefield I never signed up for. He'd shove me when no one was looking. Move, idiot. He'd take my things, break them, then laugh like it was the funniest thing in the world. Oh, relax, it's just a joke. A joke? There's nothing funny about feeling small in your own home. Nothing funny about being scared of someone you're supposed to trust. And the worst part? My parents. They knew. They saw it. And every single time, they brushed it off with the same excuse. He's just playing. He loves you. That's what brothers do. No. No, it wasn't. This wasn't love. This was cruelty, wrapped in excuses. And him? He knew he could get away with it. Because he was the golden child. Firstborn. Athlete. Football star. The pride of the family. And me? I was just the younger sister. The easy target. Now, I could handle a lot. The teasing. The insults. Even the occasional shove. But there was one thing I couldn't stand. Disrespect. One night, we had leftovers from this amazing restaurant. I had been looking forward to them all day. I even told him directly. Don't touch it. It's mine. My parents backed me up for once. Leave it alone. So I thought. Finally. Finally, something of mine would be safe. The next day? Gone. Completely gone. I walked into the kitchen, opened the fridge. Empty container. And there he was, sitting at the table, smirking. Oops. That stupid, smug grin. You said not to eat it, I snapped. He shrugged. Yeah. And? I looked at my parents. Waiting. Hoping. Anything. But they just sighed. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal? Something inside me snapped. Not loud. Not dramatic. Just quiet. Cold.